We're at the Malta Eurovision Song Contest 2025, but now in front of the camera and the microphone is not a Maltese artist. He's a guest artist here. He'll be representing the Czech Republic at the Eurovision Song Contest. The tall man is Adonxs from the Czech Republic. Hi, nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for the lovely introduction.
Oh.
Yes, today I'm here as an interval act, and I'm so pleased that Malta is having me. They've done it beautifully. All of the entries are amazing. I just watched the dress rehearsal, so I'm very excited.
Yes, how did you react when you heard that you were coming to Malta for doing this?
So obviously it was a pleasant surprise. I've never been to Malta, so it's also me visiting for the first time. And the moment I saw the stage, the moment I saw all the acts, it got me even more excited. So yeah.
Fantastic. When I saw you on stage singing your song for Eurovision, Kiss Kiss Goodbye.
Yes.
And then the kiss, of course, yeah. It reminded me a bit of Duncan Lawrence, Arcade. You're having the piano there, and is that the version that you will sing at Eurovision?
That's a great compliment, thank you very much. I'm a big fan of Duncan. No, this is just acoustic preview. That is a piano version. We do reveal a little bit of the full production at the very end, and that's how the song will actually sound. But it's also lacking some parts that the final version will have, such the dance break, etc., etc. So this is like a special version just for Malta, and more intimate version.
You'll be singing your song at Eurovision in semi-final 2. Have you looked at the running order so far? We don't only know second half, first half.
Yes, I think that's what we know so far. So probably the actual order we will find out later. But I'm excited to be in the second half. I heard that's probably a better. I don't know why. Like, people forget to turn on the TV, or I don't know. And yeah, we have Malta there, which is lovely. So whoever wins, we're gonna meet again.
Yeah, that's nice.
And yeah, I will have no break in case of passing to finals. But let's go, let's do it.
Well, you will pass to the final. I think you have such a good radiation already on us. So let's talk about the song, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. No.
Kiss Kiss Goodbye.
Kiss Kiss Goodbye.
You wouldn't believe, the song Bang Bang. That was actually like not an initial inspiration, but like when I heard the name, when we said out loud the name Kiss Kiss Goodbye, it was giving me the bang bang, he shot me down, bang bang. So, you got the same association. I love that.
Fantastic. Let's talk about the song, what it is about and what's the message you're bringing over.
Well, we can spend another 10 minutes me explaining the deeper meaning of this. So it is a love song on some level, but it's supposed to portray a little trauma, like a children's trauma that you bring or you are looking for. Well, let me start again. You fall in love with your trauma in a way. So it kind of reflects in the relationships that you end up in. And it's just saying kiss kiss goodbye to that person, but also to that little trauma, which is a daddy issues ultimately. Your dad leaving you when you are a child, and you're looking for a reason, why is it me, and then seeking external approval from those relationships. So I hope I didn't overcomplicate it right now, but it's pretty much saying bye-bye to your children's trauma and no longer reflecting it to your relationships.
How did you...
Romantic relationships.
Wow. Nice. How did you find out about going to Eurovision? Because there was no national final as such, like here in Malta. You have been called, I guess?
There was an internal selection, so artists could sign up with their songs. There was maximum of 5 songs per artist, and I think it was around 150 songs that applied. And the system worked. They had international juries, consists of past winners, past producers, and then they also had focus groups in international countries or like foreign countries, and then there was a Czech delegation. So it was like a combo of all of these 3 elements that just gave you a result, really. You were informed about passing to top 15, top 10, top 5. So I kind of knew that I'm in top 5, but I had no idea when the results will come in. And then they tricked me calling me into a different platform, having an interview that I almost rejected because I knew I cannot spoil anything. I cannot say that that I applied or that I have a new song coming. So I was like, can we do the interview in maybe January or February? And I'm like, yeah, sure, we can do it, of course, again, but can you come in just for this small poll? And that's how they told me, really. Yeah.
Wow, and now you're going to Eurovision. Wow,
that's big. Yes, that's big.
Yeah, you are not a stranger to the audience because you have been also. I think you still are in a band in London. Pace is the name.
That's my former band. Yeah, but we split like almost 8 years ago. So that was my time in London where I was studying music and having this alternative pop indie band.
You are representing the Czech Republic or Czechia now, but you are Slovakian. So how come you're representing your neighboring country?
Yes, you have some facts here. I lived in Prague for almost 5 years now, and to be fair, the music market just feels like one place. We don't really split Slovakia and Czechia when it comes to music. Also, all of the majority of the talent shows are organized as one country, really. So maybe the perception from outside can be different, but for us Slovaks and Czechs, it used to be one country. So the relationship is very, very specific and different, I guess. And me, being active and working in both markets pretty much allowed me to be eligible to apply.
Fantastic. You're not only a singer, you're a songwriter and you're a model as well. So how did you come up with these jobs? How do you combine that all?
I would not call myself a model for sure. I'm so happy that now I'm being booked for modeling jobs as a singer and as an artist, because you don't have to fulfill all of the requirements. You don't have to shave, you don't have to, you can bald and it's fine. So I used to do modeling ages ago when I was probably 17, 18, and it was always just a part-time. So my focus was mainly music and songwriting and vocal performance. That's also what I studied in London. So that was always my ambition and my number one thing. And then, all of the things around, like dancing or some modeling jobs, they were just like on a side.
Wow. You are really called Adam. I don't try your family name, but how did you come to the stage name? Adonxs, with an X.
Yes. So that happened while I was studying in London again. I just wanted to come up with some persona, some alter ego that is really confident on stage. I was visiting and watching all of these drag performers, and my friends were dancers for a lot of drag shows, and they were inviting me to all of these shows, and I just loved how all of the drag queens consumed the energy and the confidence, and I was like, okay, let me create, although I'm not doing drag, let me create something similar, which will be this stage name, this Adonxs, that might be at first associated with like a lot of confidence and beauty and everything that I felt like I'm lacking at that moment, because I had no experience with stage presence and singing before audience. And that's how I came up with the stage name, and then with the label, we just decided to put X there, so when you Google me, it's me, and not the Greek mythology. No, but also the X has like a subtle meaning of, it was a Y, and in the very first logotype, it was a Y, and then the X was just like joining, so it was a little bit more creative in that sense. But for me, that represents of really a perfect match of masculine and feminine energy on stage that I'm trying to always play around with, and that I feel like represents me.
Wow. You released your first album in 2022. What type of music is on it? What is the genre that you like to sing in?
So the first album, the debut album, was called Age of Adonxs. It was right after the Pop Idol happened, so it was a very short time, but luckily I had some songs already in the shelf from London as well, so I was able to put it all together. I would say it was a mixture of power ballads, of something very small in production, and then on the contrary, some dance songs as well. So sometimes even dance songs with like a melancholic lyrics, but still happy, which would probably Dua Lipa said as well, that she's having, I think she said something like a cry dance pop or something like that. So I very much resonate with that. And yeah, I think it's a roller coaster in terms of emotions and in terms of the arrangements, because you go from piano ballad to fully produced song.
Wow. What do you do when you don't sing? Do you have any hobbies besides of modeling, singing, and do you do sports or in any way?
I love swimming.
Me too.
I really don't like cardio, so I don't usually do cardio when I'm in the gym. But I love swimming because you're not sweating, you're already in the water. So I try to keep that habit. You know, I pretty much enjoy quality time with my friends.
Nice.
Over coffee as well. When you have that, and quality time with family, I think that's a great hobby as well. And I don't know, that's probably it for.
No, fantastic. Let's come back to Eurovision. You're part of the family now, so you can't strip them off anymore.
Yes,
You are
I love that.
Eurovision-y.
I love to be part of that family.
Have you any favorites from the Eurovision Song Contest from the past?
Of course, but it's hard to just like name few. So you mentioned him. You mentioned Duncan Lawrence. I was very, very resonating with that song. I remember my very best friend. He was always, when I was also living in London, he would always come up to me with this Eurovision playlist when all the songs were there. He would make me listen to all of it and tell me the winner. And I remember really resonating with his song and being like, if this doesn't win, then I don't know. And then it happened. So I also sang that song in the Pop Idol. So I love it. And you want more?
Yeah. Titles.
Titles.
Did you cover any of the Eurovision
No, but
songs?
I will,
You
because
will?
that's part of the journey, isn't
Okay,
it? I
yes,
already
yes.
know which one. But you are covering more of them, I think, or you can choose to cover more of them. So I'm a big fan of Benjamin Ingrosso. I'm listening to all of his stuff, all that he's coming up with right now. I really enjoy. I'm a stan of Oli Alexander, so I was very enjoying that entry. And we can go on.
Wow. Benjamin is also a fantastic
Yeah.
singer in Sweden. He's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you know already now how to stage your entry in Basel?
Well, we do have the concept by now, but I'm not supposed to reveal that just yet.
Okay. And about your outfit, you're in front of us very stylish, and is it
And
your
cozy.
creation? Cozy and stylish. In Malta, you don't need really to have it warm.
That's
but,
true.
yeah.
Okay, well, no, yes, tell me.
Yeah, so is it your creation? You choose it?
No, I'm not that talented. This is a Czech designer called Jan Societe, and this is from his latest collection. He also designed the Czech Olympic team uniforms.
Okay.
And yeah, I love his creations. It's so good. I call this a liquid illusion or a liquid look. So when I saw this on the runway, I was like, I really want this.
Fantastic.
I want to wear it
fantastic.
once
Wow.
someday.
You really rock. I'm sure you will have a great time at Eurovision Song Contest.
Thank you.
People will love you. It's so sympathetic coming over to us. And
Thank you.
you will make lots of friends as well.
I appreciate
and
that. Thank you so
enjoy
much.
the whole ride.
And you enjoyed the rest of your stay in Malta.
We do. Every year we're here.
How many days to go? Almost
It's the
five,
final
no?
is on Saturday.
Yeah, so almost a
So
whole
then you
week.
know
Nice.
who you're going to meet in Basel again.
Right.
And
Was that a question?
No, that was just you're
okay.
going to meet in Basel
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
No,
exactly.
because you don't know who wins yet, or
Yes.
do you?
That's not how you play this game.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
It's Adonxs or Adam,
Yes.
And he sings for the Czech Republic. Kiss, kiss.
Goodbye.
Not bang, bang, but goodbye.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me.
Do you have fans for your audience?
To my audience, well, whoever is seeing this, hope you're enjoying my Eurovision entry. I worked so hard, and yeah, I hope it's gonna come through, and I hope to see you all, whether it's in Basel or at any stops during our warm-up parties.